am pleased to yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Kentucky, the chairman of the Monetary Policy and Trade Subcommittee, and the subcommittee chairman who helped craft the bill and helped shepherd it through the markup process, Mr. Barr.
The gentleman from Texas only has
two minutes and 45 seconds.
Correct. So the balance of the time is yielded to the gentleman from Kentucky.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of the Foreign Investment Risk Review Modernization Act. I want to thank the House authors of this bill, particularly Representative Pittenger, North Carolina, for his outstanding leadership on this effort, and my friend, the gentleman from Washington, Mr. Heck, also the Senate authors, Senators Cornyn and Feinstein, and House Chairman Hensarling, Royce, Nunes, Thornberry, and Walden, as well as House leadership for their efforts in bringing this nonpartisan reform legislation to the floor. And just by that list, you understand how complex this issue is, because it involves not only a multi-agency effort of this government, it requires the concerted and cooperative efforts of many committees in this House and in the Congress generally because of the shared jurisdiction. In 2016, new foreign direct investment added $894 billion in value to the U.S. economy, and today 6.8 million American workers are employed by international companies, including 20% of U.S. manufacturing workers, including in my own district in Kentucky, Toyota Motor Manufacturing of Kentucky, 8,500 jobs as a result of benign foreign direct investment, a great example of this. And these are typically higher paying jobs. So it is critical that we preserve in the United States an open investment climate to the extent possible consistent with national security objectives. But a comprehensive update to both the export control regime and the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, or CFIUS, as it is commonly called, is needed due to the massive surge in malign investment by the Chinese and other bad actors in U.S. assets. This legislation closes loopholes in CFIUS's jurisdiction and modernizes our process for identifying critical technologies without duplicating agency efforts like earlier drafts of this legislation called for, all the while ensuring these transactions are thoroughly vetted in a timely manner so that America continues to attract much-needed foreign investment that does not implicate national security. This legislation also authorizes CFIUS to review sensitive, non-controlling investments in critical technology or infrastructure made by persons affiliated with countries of special concern or threatening actors. These changes improve upon previous versions of the bill that failed to focus CFIUS's limited resources on the most serious threats and bad actors, including China. Importantly, this legislation grants CFIUS the authority to review the acquisition of real estate near U.S. military installations and other important national security assets. And the legislation uses a new and strengthened interagency export control process to review joint ventures and outbound activities. And I want to thank Chairman Royce for his leadership on that point. These reforms strike the right balance between bolstering national security and ensuring strong economic growth. Mr. Speaker, I encourage my